Boom. Keep him coming. Sweep the area for hunters, but be careful.
What is up, people? It's Raystar, and welcome to my first commentary. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I can't even comment. This is my first attempt doing this amazing, honorable commentary for Bobbybarks tournament. He's doing an amazing job. So he gave me this match. Like 2 ball players. I've said to him I would do commentary for ball players. I'm one of the ball player. Hopefully you guys accept it. These 2 are great. I believe Purist against FrozenOnyx. I know Purist is a great ball player. Yeah, I knew that smoke it's gonna be useful. And yeah, we are looking at Frozen. Oh, he doesn't use bow. Wow. Again, nice smoke from Purist and Molotov. I don't know why you did this. You could have shivved him. You could have kept your Molotov there. But hey, it's a move right there. It doesn't matter. Frozen using a variable rifle. I don't know why. He could have used bow. He's one of the great bow players. Again, what the heck? Purist throwing smoke bomb all the time. Shivved. This time shivving Frozen. Alright. One more shot. Okay, I believe Purist healed up. Now Frozen has a Molotov. There's a gun. He throw. Okay, he hits Purist. I believe Purist is 2 shots. Alright, now Purist is healing up. Okay, never mind. Now it's not 2 shots, alright? Alright, what's gonna do? Come on. He's looking at Purist. What are you doing, Frozen? What the hell? One. Okay, come on. Second shot, come on. What? Oh my god, keep missing it. Oh gosh. Frozen, what are you doing, Frozen? What the hell? Okay. Frozen took the ammo. Second shot. Oh, great play from Purist. Great. I know Purist since I was playing with Last Legend. Anyway, alright, 1 miss from Purist. Again, 3 misses. Alright, Frozen. I don't know. Use your bow. God damn. Don't give me hate, please. I've never done a commentary. Please, guys. Alright, Purist needs to heal up. Okay. I told you, Purist, you need to heal up. That's Frozen's first kill. Let's see, is he gonna come back or not? Frozen has a smoke bomb, throwing it. Purist. Okay, I don't know why would you do that, Purist, but okay, this is Frozen's second kill. Never mind. Now Purist taking a health kit. Yes, double upgraded his bow. Frozen throwing a bomb. Nice throw there, but it didn't affect Purist. Purist gonna do Rolandoing. Okay, his Rondo skills wasn't good. That right there. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about, but hey, this match is great. I'm loving it. Frozen lost his helmet. His hard scoping with his 9mm pistol. He's crafting health kit. He's running away right now. He needs a kill, but I don't know. He's running away. What? Okay, Purist following him. Oh, okay. He's getting bucks. one miss from both players. He has a smoke bomb again. He's throwing a smoke bomb. It doesn't have like it's frozen. One miss again from Purist. And okay, you're dead, Purist. Alright, alright. Purist changing his loadout to nothing. Okay, he didn't change it. Okay. Alright, this match is too fast. Gosh. Nice shot from Frozen. He needs to rush there. Okay. Nice throw, but Purist somehow dodged that throw. Okay. Nice throw, I guess. Nice throw. Unlucky, Purist. Unlucky. I'm joking. I'm just joking around. I know that happened before. That happened to me before because, you know, it failed too much stress into me and I spam throwing, and that happened before. Nice shot from Purist, breaking Frozen's helmet. Misses. Frozen, oh my god. Unlucky from Frozen. And yeah, nice from Purist. He's doing great. Wow, nice shot, Frozen. Well played, well played. Nice throw. Nice throw as well. But I don't understand Frozen playing so slow right here. Nice kill, okay. 16 to 15. Purist changed it to other bow loadout. Alright. I hate that Frozen. Please throw that Molotov. Okay, never mind. No, oh my god. Nice encounter from Purist and yeah. Nice kill. Nice kill. You could have shiv him anyway, but yeah, you throw a Molotov, it's okay. Here's why, nice shot from Purist. I can't even talk, this match is so fast. This match is so fast and so epic. Here's why Frozen doesn't upgrade fully his weapons. He always keeps it for buying armor. That's how he plays, you know. I play with him, I know him a long time. Anyway, alright, Purist bought armor again. Frozen gotta do something. 5 minutes left from the game. 2 misses again. 1 shot. The second shot should be easy, or you should have rushed. If it was me, I would have rushed. But again, healing up. I guess Frozen ran out the bullets for wherever. Yeah, here you go. You can see it. Anyway, how did Purist didn't see him? Oh my god, that was funny. Frozen, no. Frozen, don't rush him. No, he has a helmet. No, Frozen, what are you doing? Nah, what? Oh, okay. You see it, Frozen? He got you. Wait, what? What? Frozen using cover training too? What? I thought it's not allowed. What the hell? What? Frozen is already banned. Why am I commentary then? What the heck? Frozen, you're not supposed to use cover training too. What? That's why Purist didn't see him. That's the reason. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm just, oh, what? What the hell? I don't, okay, I'm just stuck right here. I don't know what's going on, Bobbybarks. What's going on? Did you know this? Did you know it, or I don't know. Frozen is already banned, or not banned. He's the, like, you know, he's like joined into the balance group. He's not gonna be banned because he sent his footage, but it's gonna be like, I don't know what? He broke the rules, literally. I'm not hating Frozen though. I'm not. That was nice kill from Purist, to be honest. Wow. Never mind, Frozen. Never mind. Just wow. Wow. One shot. And get punched in the face. Anyway. I just want to know why Frozen used Cauldron 2. And he knows that he's banned. Okay, now I don't know. It's putting me off. I'm just stuck in one thing that he was using a Cauldron 2 in this whole match. And I didn't realize it. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Anyway, it doesn't matter because Frozen lost already, so unlucky to him. But yeah, Frozen, there's no hate, man. You're my friend. You have joined to the Balance. And yeah, I don't understand why you didn't use the bow like without. Oh my god. I just want to like turn this to, you know, to the serious lines, but I can't. Frozen pulled me off. Anyway, it's New Year, guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic year with your family, love, and friends. And for me, Bobbybarks is doing an amazing job. Support the guy, like, and comment and share, you know? I just want to know if did he use Cauldron 2 or not. Just comment down below. Peace.
What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to the review of round 6 and the preview for round 7. Just going to go through a few things with you here. Just want to talk about the group stages. Obviously, it's the first time that we've done group stages in the 1v1 tournament. Quarter 4 because of how big it was, because it was the last 1v1 tournament that I'm doing for the foreseeable future. I thought that we'd incorporate the group stages to make it a bit more interesting and a bit more enjoyable for the viewer and the participant. As I said to you in one of the videos leading up to the group stages, one of the update videos that I gave you, we did have quite a lot of problems in terms of getting people to play, people withdrawing when they'd lost a couple of games rather than play the third game, a few issues with some of the participants that I'm not really going to go into detail with here. But yeah, it was littered with issues, and it's put me off doing it again. Certainly in a 1v1 format if I ever do another 1v1 tournament. So let's just go through some of the groups. There was a few surprises. Obviously, take Group A for a start. Obviously, Vampinus was the 4th seed, finished bottom of that group, losing all 3 games and not submitting any footage. Always nice. He actually played reasonably well. He didn't get absolutely buggered by any of the other participants too badly. I think the Logan Beast Rage game was probably the one where he got killed quite a lot. But for me, there was no reason why he couldn't have submitted the footage. He actually played reasonably well, particularly against Janice Maiden, and he did okay against Romance. So there was no real shame in it. I don't know why people just don't submit the footage when they lose. It always baffles me, to be honest. But anyway, let's go through Group A. Romance Jones was obviously the number 2 seed. He finished on top of that group thanks to the comfortable win over Janice Maiden. Logan Beast Rage took 2nd place, who was the number 3 seed, and Janice Maiden, who was the 1st seed, finished in 3rd place despite winning 2 out of his 3 games. However, Janice still does go through to round 7 on a bit of a technicality because of the people that have withdrawn in Group C, which you can see below here. So Janice Maiden goes through as the best 3rd place player. I'll just come on to Group C now, because obviously you've just watched a game between PuristinDaGame and FrozenOnyx. I can't update the results here, so don't be fooled by Frozen being at number 1 and Purist being at number 2. It's just alphabetical order. But Frozen obviously lost that game, so Purist goes through to round 7 and Frozen goes out. Because Tinetro and Rothaloo both withdrew from the tournament, we had the option to put a 3rd place player through, which is how Janos goes through, because he scored the most points sitting in 3rd place. So that's what's happened there. Moving across to Group B then, Duncan, Wreckage, King of Kings, Always 1MB, finishing in the order that I predicted in terms of the seeding system. So Duncan, obviously the number 1 seed, went through. Didn't win all his games though. He obviously drew that last game with Wreckage. And then Wreckage managed, because of that draw, managed to go through to round 7, finishing above King of Kings despite losing to King by getting that draw and that win. Always won MB, did reasonably well for a 4th seed. He could have quite easily got through to round 7 if it had just performed a little bit better against Wreckage and Duncan. I did say in one of the commentaries, I think, that Duncan struggles with hunting rifle players, and Always One MB was quite good with the hunting rifle and probably should have adopted that approach in that game against Duncan. So Always One MB goes out along with King of Kings. Duncan and Wreckage go through to round 7. Now, how this works for round 7, I'll come on to it in a little bit. But winner of Group A plays runner-up of Group B. So you're going to get Romance versus Wreckage, and you would normally get Duncan versus Logan Beast Rage. But we're going to put Logan through as a top seed because of Janos going through. So Duncan will play Janos in round 7. So Group C then, just coming back to that, just to talk about that, why we're putting Logan through as a number 1 seed and not PuristinDaGame. The reason behind that is because Tinetro actually did play all his games and won all 3 of his games, finishing top of that group, but then withdrew after he'd played those games. So Logan Beast Rage will take the top seed for that because he finished with more points than Purist. It's a little bit complicated, and some of you might not follow it or understand it properly, but that's the reason why we've done it. There is a legitimate reason why Logan Beast Rage goes through as a group winner, if you like, rather than PuristinDaGame, and Janos will go through as a runner-up because he finished in a 3rd place spot. So because Janos finished 3rd, I didn't want him going through as a group winner, if you know what I mean. So that's why we took that approach. So PuristinDaGame will play Bobby's Bellends in round 7. Bobby's Bellends was the group winner for Group D, and he didn't actually win all 3 of his games. It does say that here in the bracket cloud, because that's how I had to do it so that we could show he went through with the result against Beaten by a Girl. He actually did play Beaten by a Girl, and Beaten by a Girl beat him. It was a very, very good game, to be honest. But because Beaten by a Girl didn't submit a footage for the game against MX Solidus, Group D was probably the most difficult group to manage, to be honest, because Karmatic Assassin lost his 2 games against Bobby's Bellends and Beaten by a Girl. He didn't end up playing his game against MX Solidus because he just felt it was unnecessary because he'd already lost 2 games and he wasn't going to qualify. Beaten by a Girl and MX Solidus played each other. MX Solidus won. Beaten by a Girl beat Bobby's Bellends and Karmatic Assassin, so she did actually finish on 6 points, but because she didn't submit a footage for the MX Solidus game, she drops down into 3rd place, and there was no need for me to push Karmatic to play that game against MX Solidus. So you all think these games just get played and it's all rosy-dozy and then we just edit it, but no, managing this tournament is the hardest part of it. Rather than the editing, doing the commentaries, managing it and trying to get people to play the games and all that nonsense, that's the most difficult part about that. So Beaten by a Girl could have actually gone through. If she'd have submitted a game against MX Solidus, I'd have had to push Karmatic to play the game against MX Solidus, which I think he would have done, to be fair to him. You know, he's not the type of guy to take his bat and ball home. I think he would have played the game. He'd have probably lost the game, but at least I think he'd have played it anyway. But because Beaten didn't submit a footage, there was no need for me to do that. She got disqualified for not submitting a footage, but she did beat Bobby's Bellends. And she would have been a difficult opponent for anyone in round 7. She played really, really well in those group stages. So, coming on to Group E then, Belfagor 2002 withdrew from the tournament. He went away for Christmas, disappeared off with his family somewhere. He was due to come back round about the 8th of January, so we were trying to delay Group E until he got back so he could play those games, but then his family decided they were going to stay another 2 weeks wherever they were, and that just became too much for us, so we had to take him out of the tournament. So Believe That 18 ended up finishing top of that group, even though there's only 3 players in there. Sean So 151 managed to snatch the win against Complex Code in that last Group E game for him to go through over Complex. So Believe That 18 and Sean So go through as group winner and then runner-up. And then Group F was the most surprising group, really, out of all of them. Two-Faced Ghost was ranked number 4 seed. He finishes top of the group, playing 2, winning 2. Adrenaline RX was in that group as well. We had a few problems with Adrenaline. He was playing against Gummer Flores. He was winning against Gummer Flores, and then he left the game for some reason, complaining about some lag issues. Even though he was winning, he wasn't losing. He left the game complaining about lag issues. He did a similar thing while playing against Two-Faced Ghost. Two-Faced Ghost was actually winning in that one, and then Adrenaline left that game as well, and then left the group messages, changed his settings. Nobody could get hold of him. So we just took that as him withdrawing from the group. So Two-Faced Ghost finished top. Idri Jokia, who was ranked number 3 seed, finished second. And Gummer Flores finishing bottom of that group, losing both games against Two-Faced Joke and Idri Jokia, which is a bit of a surprise, really. Gummer Flores went through as number 2 seed. He had that excellent win against Kodonrix 777 in the previous round, putting himself high on that list of people we thought would go far. But then he's really, really struggled at the group stages there, and unfortunately gone out of the tournament. Coming on to Group G then, and again, another group that threw up some real nasty surprises. Jamos 520, other than Tinetro, who in Group C has withdrawn despite winning all 3 games, Jamos 520 is the only other player who won all 3 games. He beat Shawise, who you can't see in there. Shawise was disqualified. We had couple of issues with him. His internet connection was not brilliant. He was quite difficult in the messages, a very unpredictable person. I'll come on to the game with him and Penetrated Ellie in a little bit, but basically what happened there is Ellie was winning a game, Shawise left and said that his internet connection had come down. Ellie agreed the replay, Ellie was winning the replay, and Shawise left again. They agreed to another game, then Shawise won. Then there was an issue around footage and his internet connection lagging, so they played a 4th game. Ellie was winning again. Shawise left again and said he's not playing it because he'd won the 3rd game, and all this just went on and on and on. And when we made his final decision, Shawise sent some very, very nasty messages to me and the group admin, and in the end we chose to remove Shawise from that group. To be fair to him, you know, I'm not being critical to him. He has apologised for some of the things that he said, and everything's good there, so please don't send any hate towards him or anything like that. It seems like an okay guy, to be fair. I think he was just struggling with his internet connection, and, you know, unfortunately it's just cost him his place in the tournament. So Jamos 520 finished top of that group. Excellent play from him. I did rank him at number 4 seed. Didn't really know much about him, but having watched him now, particularly in the group stages, has been a very, very good player and a bit of a dark horse to go quite far in this tournament. Penetrated Ellie finished 2nd place above Lone Wolf 3204. So Lone Wolf, number 1 seed, goes out of the tournament at the group stages, losing both his games to Jamos and Penetrated Ellie. He actually did lose to Shawise as well before Shawise was disqualified. So Lone Wolf did lose all 3 games in his group stage, which is just unbelievable considering the skill set that he's got. So coming on to Penetrated Ellie then, she finished 2nd place. She got the victory over Lone Wolf 3204. Bit of a surprise. She did beat Lone Wolf 3204 earlier in the tournament, round 4 I think it was, before Lone got his wild card back into the tournament. But the only reason she beat him in that game, if you watch it back and look at that game, I think Lone Wolf had a 6 or 7 spawn lead, and Ellie come back with Bomb Expert and the shotgun and managed to take the win. So without Bomb Expert and the shotgun, I actually thought Lone Wolf would beat her in the group stages, but that wasn't the case. She played really, really well, and she defeated him, and Lone Wolf unfortunately goes out of the tournament. Ellie goes through to round 7. Coming on to Group H then, and this was this is the last group, and this was actually going to be referred to as the Group of Death, and it was very, very close. We did have Zizara in this group, but she withdrew from the tournament as well. I think she'd played 2 games. She beat Kaplani and Lord Satoni and then withdrew from the tournament. I don't think she got round to playing Are You Scared yet. People might correct me if they know that to be untrue. I don't remember her playing him. She may well have done though, but I sometimes struggle to keep track of everything. But she definitely beat Kaplani and she definitely beat Lord Satoni. But because she's withdrawn, her results got expunged from the tournament, and Kaplani and Lord Satoni finish as number 1 and number 2 in that group, as was predicted in the seeding system. So Kaplani was number 1 seed, Tony was number 2 seed, and they all finished on 3 points. They all beat each other. So Kaplani beat Lord Satoni, Scared Yet beat Kaplani, and Tony beat Scared Yet. So they all beat each other. That's how close that group was, and the only reason Kaplani finishes at the top of that group was because of his difference in his downs for and downs against. And as you can see, between Tony and Are You Scared Yet, look how close that is. Are You Scared Yet has a 4 spawn deficit and Lord Satoni has a 2 spawn deficit. So Tony finished above Are You Scared Yet and went through to round 7. That's how close that group was. So that is it for round 6. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, from our perspective, it's been very difficult to manage, but I hope as a viewer you've enjoyed as much of it as we could possibly show, and you will continue enjoying the rest of the tournament in round 7. I'll come on to round 7. So here we go. As you can see on your screens there, that's who is playing who. This is not the bracket, by the way, so don't think whoever wins this group, whoever wins this match up here is going to play whoever wins this match up here. That's not how it's going to work. We're going to do another draw for round 8. And you will see that very, very shortly. Romance Jones is going to play Wreckage, so Group A winner versus Group B runner-up. Kaplani is going to play Penetrated Ellie, so Group H winner versus Group G runner-up. And then we've got Duncan versus Janos Maiden. We've got Logan Beast Rage versus MX Solidus. We've got Bobby's Bellends versus PuristinDaGame. We've got Believe That 18 versus Idri Jokia. We've got Two-Face Ghost versus Seanso 151 and Jamos 520 versus Lord Sir Tony. So we've got some really, really good matchups there. Just to go through some of these names that have been in these positions before. Romance Jones done really, really well in this tournament. He has been in previous quarters, and this is probably the furthest he's got. Changed up his mindset in how he's going to approach these games. He's been a bit more scrubby, putting armour on, using throwables, molotovs, all the things that you wouldn't probably see him using in public lobbies, to be fair to him. So he's obviously changed his mindset up to try and get as far as he possibly can in this tournament and just letting his hair down and having a bit of fun with it. Kaplani versus Penetrated Ellie. Kaplani has always done really, really well in these tournaments. I'll just go through some of my predictions. Obviously, I think Romance will come out on top against Wreckage, but that will be a very, very close game. Wreckage is a very good player. Struggled in that game against King of Kings, though lost that quite severely as well. But then Romance loses to someone like Logan Beast Rage. So you know, these things are unpredictable, really. So I think Romance will come out on top, but you know, we will have to see. Kaplani, I think, will beat Ellie, but Ellie is a bit of an unknown quantity. It's obviously an alt account for somebody. They're only level 1 or something like that, week 1 or something like that. Not sure who that is, but it's probably somebody that's quite good. They're playing Kaplani, though, who has a lot of tournament experience so far in this 1v1 tournament. So I think Kaplani will come out on top, but again, probably going to be a close game. Duncan versus Janos Maiden is going to be a match made in heaven. That is probably the game of the round that I'm really, really looking forward to. Duncan, again, has a lot of quality in tournament games, though. Very defensive player. Some people criticise him a little bit of move camping, but I don't see it that way. I think a lot of his play is very tactical. He does it when he does the same thing when he's losing to the same thing when he's winning. So he's not being defensive just because he's winning or something like that. It's just the approach that he takes in these games. Think he might come out on top against Janos, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. It'll be a very, very close, very, very good game. Logan Beast Rage versus MX Solidus. 2 players I don't really know much about, to be honest. Both have shown that they're quite capable of beating Really good players. Both have shown that they're capable of losing games that you wouldn't expect them to lose. So I don't know. We'll have to see on that one. That could go either way for me. Bobby's Bellends versus PuristinDaGame. Purist has done really, really well in this tournament, but I think Bobby's Bellends is one of the dark horses as well for this tournament. I think he will beat PuristinDaGame. I can't see anything other than I believe that 18 in this fixture here. I can't see Idrijoki toppling believe that 18, but we'll have to see. Stranger things have happened in this 1v1 tournament, but believe that 18 for me has a lot of experience in these 1v1 tournaments, and with every quarter, as I said in one of his commentaries, is getting better and better. So I do feel that he will go through to the next round in that game. Two-Face Ghost versus Sean So 151. Now, bearing in mind these two were both fourth seeds in their groups, and they're going to play against each other in round 7. Absolutely unbelievable. But Two-Face Ghost, I think, will come out on top of that one. You know, being quite impressed with his gameplay. He would have taken maximum points in that group. So yeah, I think Two-Face Ghost will win that. Sean So, though, lives quite close to me. He's from the county of Yorkshire in North England. So, you know, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Sean. Hope he does well. But we'll see how that one goes. Jamos 520 versus Lord Satoni will be another great game for this round. Lord Satoni has done really, really well in this tournament so far, and Jamos has been an absolute revelation. Really, really good hunting rifle player. It's great to see a HR player doing so well, and I think that will be another close one. Tony's very experienced at 1v1s though, so that one could go either way, to be honest. So that is it, guys. I will start rolling out round 7 matches as soon as they're all ready. I can't tell you when that will be from the time that I'm recording this at the minute. I might be able to post them tomorrow, depending on how quick they've come back. But I'm recording this commentary here, talking to you about this before I've even released the round 6 games. So hopefully we'll be able to start showing round 7 games from tomorrow. If not, I'll put in the comments section when you can start expecting them. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.